Hi Leo, this is Petra at IndigoTarot.club, and I'm going to do a Celtic Cross reading for you today. Today is Sunday, April 1st, 2018. Happy Easter. This is going to run from today through April 30th. I've already shuffled and cut the cards and laid them out, and I'm ready to get started. What I was feeling mostly when I was laying the cards down is that some of you are going to have to leave your loved one, and what I mean by that is you're going to have to move permanently. For some of you, it's a temporary move, and for some of you, I feel like it has to do with work. You have to leave because of work. Some of you, it's because of training for work, okay? Either way, I can see that you're going to be very sad and you're going to be missing this person terribly. For some of you, it feels like in the future you're going to meet someone new. Another thing I felt from this spread for a small group of you is that there's someone with very light blonde hair, could be a female, that is bullying or terrorizing your child at school. For others, this is a co-worker that is bullying you. Okay? So, let me let you know what cards you have here. So for you, I have the Knight of Rods. The energy crossing you, I have the Lover's card. The basis of the situation, I have the Five of Pentacles. For immediate past, I have the Two of Swords. For your crowning thoughts, I have the Seven of Swords. For what's coming in the immediate future, I have the King of Cups. For how you see yourself, I have the Hanged Man. For how others see you or in your environment, I have the Queen of Swords. For what you really want, I have the Page of Cups. For your outcome card, I have the Nine of Swords. And for additional outcome cards, I have the Two of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. So with the Knight of Rods and the Six of Swords, I definitely see you having to move away. With the Five of Pentacles, it feels like some of you have had to move away from something really, really good and beneficial. But for some reason, you had to downgrade into something smaller, less expensive, not as nice, maybe a neighborhood that's not as great as the one that you were in. And this is the basis of the situation. So for some of you, this is happening right now. And for others of you, this is something that may happen to you depending on the choices that you make. So with the Two of Swords in your immediate past, and with the Lover's card as the energy crossing you right now, I see those two as choice cards, having to make a choice, especially having to make a very important choice. And so with the Five of Pentacles, some of you are moving into an environment that's not as safe. Maybe someone left you or you left someone. Someone left you out in the cold, feeling like you're left out in the cold. Maybe a relative kicked you out of their house, or maybe a relative kicked you and your mom, or you and your aunt, or you and someone out of the house, out of their house for some reason. And this was in the past. This was in the past, or this is happening now. Okay. So also with the Two of Swords, I'm feeling like some of you, especially if you're a female, you've had to make a choice between two people. Could be two romantic partners. It could be that you're filtering down to get more serious with someone. Maybe there's somebody that you're interested in and you're going to spend more time with that person now instead of with two or more people. Instead of dating around, it feels like you want to get more serious with this person. For others of you, you're just plain moving, still there in your same city, but you're moving to another location, and it's going to make it a little bit more difficult for you to see your boyfriend or girlfriend that either works near where you live now or lives in your neighborhood that you live in now. Okay, so I can see definitely some sadness here over feeling like you're losing somebody because of moving. With the Seven of Swords, this is where I see someone being sneaky around you or being a trickster or trying to trick you in April. And I especially see this as a blonde female, especially light blonde hair, because I'm really focused on this person, this character I'm really focused on this person's hair in this card. So blonde or light blonde hair, and it feels like it's a female being sneaky, being bad. And like I said, this is a child, a blonde child, that is bullying or terrorizing your child at school. And for others of you, it's at your job. Some blonde woman at your job is making your life a living hell, making you feel miserable at your job. And this is taking over your thoughts. This is in your crowning thoughts. For the King of Cups, this feels like, I know this is the immediate future position, but it feels like several months from now, there's going to be this romantic partner coming into your life who's very passionate, very energetic, very caring, warm, and nurturing. And this person could be older than you. Definitely you're going to notice how mature this person is compared to anybody that you've been dating in the past, okay? I can feel like a higher level of maturity with this person. Some of you, you're not going to be very receptive to this person because the age difference is too great in your opinion, okay? With the Hanged Man, I was really focusing on this man's face, and this feels like it's you. And it feels like you're apprehensive about dating this older man, but that's just for some of you. For others of you, you're apprehensive about something else. You feel like you're making a sacrifice for something. And for some of you, it feels like you're saving away money in April to buy some kind of gown. Maybe it's a wedding gown or something. But I'm focusing on this, what looks like a thread hanging here from the plants. I guess it's a vine, but to me, I'm seeing a thread, and it reminds me of some kind of textile or some kind of material, and it has to do with a dress or a gown. Okay, I keep hearing the word gown and seeing the word ball and also wedding. So for some of you, you're scrimping in April to save up for a dress, or you're going to be making this dress, but either way you have to save up quite a bit of funds to do this in April. For others of you, it feels like you're nervous about taking on a new job. This could be tied into the one where you have to travel for this job. Maybe some of you feel like this long distance relationship that you're going to have to endure is not going to last. And maybe that's why I see this look on your face and the Hanged Man, uncertain, unsure what to do. For the position of how others see you or what's in your environment, I have the Queen of Swords. And it feels like for some of you, this is a motherly figure, or it is your mom, or it could be your grandmom. And it feels like this person may be telling you not to worry about your loved one, to go ahead and move, go ahead and take this job offer, go ahead and take this training offer, go ahead and take a chance on this because this can better your financial situation. And it feels like this person doesn't feel the emotions that you feel about the situation, okay? It feels like they're just focusing on the money more than the emotions, the feelings, and the relationship. It does feel like a feminine energy that is connected to you, that is related to you, that could be causing some problems for you in April. For the card in the position of what you really want, I have the Page of Cups. Some of you are hoping, and this is for you that are single, some of you are hoping that by you moving, whether it's for work or not, by you moving to this other town or other state or other country, you're hoping to find somebody there. You're hoping to find the love of your life. And I feel like I'm talking to a female more than a male, and it feels like maybe you've had just one boyfriend in your life. You haven't really dated around or anything, and so it feels like you feel very scared and nervous, like you're running out of time. That's what it feels like. You're running out of time, and you're thinking, okay, if I take this job, am I going to find somebody there since there's nobody around here for me? So I feel like there's some fear in this card and some hope. Like you're hoping that you're making the right choice of going through with this move, and you're hoping that it pays off, not just financially, but pays off as far as you finding the perfect romantic partner. Okay. Now for the outcome card, I have the Nine of Swords. And for the additional outcome cards, I have the Two of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. With the Nine of Swords, for some of you, I was feeling like you're dealing with migraines in April. Some of you, this only happens during your period. And I heard the word hormones, and I heard the words hormone supplement. So that might be something that you look into, hormone supplement. Yes, speak to your doctor, of course. But you might want to do some research on hsn.com for Andrew Lessman and see what supplements he offers. His last name is spelled Lessman. See what supplements he offers for women. Okay? And then speak to your doctor about possibly getting on a supplement or changing whatever you're on now. Okay? Now that's just for a small portion of you. What I felt the most from this Nine of Swords is, again, being very heartbroken and sad because you have to leave your loved one. You have to be away from your loved one. For some of you, you are a mother and you have to be away from your children for a while. For some of you, it's because of the military. You're in the military. But for others of you, it's a regular job, and you have to travel. You have to be at training for, I don't know how long. I heard 6 months for some of you, some kind of training, or military training for 6 months. But you're just going to be very sad because you're going to be away from your children. You're going to be away from your loved ones. So this is in April that I'm seeing this seeing these feelings of despair over this feeling of loss. Okay. With the additional outcome cards, I have the Two of Pentacles and I have the Six of Swords. Both of these feel very positive. So even though it's heart-wrenching to be away from your children or your loved one, with the Two of Pentacles, it feels like you're going to find a way to balance everything out. You're going to find a way to communicate with them. Let's say, for example, Skype. You're going to be able to see them online or communicate with them. And even though you're there by yourself and you're focusing heavily on your training, you're going to feel them in your heart, and it's going to make you feel very warm inside, because at least you're going to be able to hear their voice or see their face online. And with the Six of Swords, I see this very positive also. You're moving permanently or just temporarily for training. But I see a smile on this man's face, and I see that this training obviously is going to help you make more money, get more skills, but also you're going to come back. And when you come back, you're going to be able to appreciate your partner, if you have a partner, and appreciate your children more. So when you come back, you're going to be more appreciative of those around you, including your parents as well, okay? Because some of you have been a little mean to your parents recently. Maybe some little spats. Maybe you feel like they're nagging you, or they've been nagging you since January. And so when you come back from your training, you're going to be even more grateful that you still have your parents in your life. And you're going to show this to them when you come back in some way, okay? All right, Leo, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope this helps you for April. I look forward to seeing you in May. Thank you for listening and watching my videos. I really appreciate it. If you'd like to enter for a chance to win a free reading, visit my site and click on the Enter Here tab. I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you. This is Petra at IndigoTarot.club.